Hi guys, welcome back to the Daily Channel. My name is Abby, and today we are going to be doing the Chakra spread because we're not going to be doing the 2-day videos singularly because I'm not in a place that we have like the super fast, super speed Wi-Fi, and I don't want to take the risk of not being able to upload all of them. So we're going to do one video, we're going to do the Chakra wheel, and then we're going to talk about it, and then we'll pull an oracle card, and then we Gucci. That's basically how we're doing it. So we're doing the Chakra wheel for the week of October 22nd to the 29th. I have to look at the calendar for a second. So, and then one more time. Okay, so what is our blockage for our root chakra for the week of 22nd to the 20th? Oh God, okay. What is our blockage for the root chakra? Okay. We're gonna talk about this because y'all playing games. Okay. How can we best heal this energy? How can we best heal our root chakra this week? Okay. What is our blockage for our sacral space this week? Okay. How can we best work to heal? How can we best work to heal our sacral space? Okay. Sweet. Have your sacral spaces all types of knotted up. What is our blockage for our solar plexus? What is our blockage for our solar plexus? Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh, solar plexus. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, bueno, we'll take it. How can we best heal our solar plexus this week? Why is the solar plexus the same thing every week? How can we best heal our solar plexus this week? Y'all got me all types of mad. Look at this. How can we best heal? Look at this. Y'all gonna make me talk about this again. Okay. What is, ooh, no, we're not taking that because I didn't even ask. What I said. Okay. What is our blockage for our heart chakra this week? This week. Okay, there's a whole story going on. Yeah, has a whole story going on. It's like I was only gonna pick 2 for like each one. No, I got a whole story going on. Okay, how can we best heal? We're gonna take that and we're gonna take 1. That is facts. Okay, so root, sacral, solar plexus, heart. What is our blockage for throat chakra this week? Okay, that is very interesting. How can we best heal our throat chakra this week? Okay. We have a lot of stuff that we need to talk about. As it were to seem, we have a lot of stuff that must be talked about. Okay. What is our blockage of our third eye this week? Oh. Let me flip that over. What is our blockage of our third eye this week? Okay. How can we best heal our third eye this week? I'm gonna just keep that one card because we're gonna talk about it. We don't talk about it because y'all got me mad. Okay. What is our blockage for our crown chakra this week? What is our blockage for our crown chakra this week? Okay. We still doing this? Okay. How can we best heal our crown this week? Ooh. Heal our crown this week. Ooh, okay, we don't talk about that. Bottom of the deck is a Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. Cute. Okay, so put this somewhere. So we're gonna start with the root as far as what our blockage is. We got the Empress and the Chariot card. In the blockage, I have questions. This does not make any sense. That's the first thing I will say as far as the blockage would be. But this is a lack of movement. This is Venus energy being blocked. There's also Cancer energy. So this is like Venus energy blocked. And why are we blocking our blessings? Why are we blocking our root chakra? Why are we blocking our opportunities, our grounding? Why are we blocking that? This full moon in Taurus is coming up. Venus, why are we not moving in it? Why are we not moving towards it? Why is this in the blockage space for this week? This is something that we're gonna have to address with this upcoming moon as it came up on our third eye. Why is it necessary for us to do this this week? It's kind of like, it just doesn't make any sense for this to be a blockage. We understand what the problem is, we understand what the issue is, the situation is, and we need to move on it. And literally how we heal the space. I mean, you can use, the moon is currently in Aries, and then it's gonna go into Taurus, and then it's gonna go into Gemini. Use this. I don't know why we're willingly kind of getting stuck on the ungroundingness of where we might be right now, instead of continuing to strive and move towards the goal. The blockage can never be a good thing. You know what I mean? You can't block your blessings, which is what this is saying. Embrace your Venus energy. That's something that actually I had to do quite recently. In different ways, the way that the planets manifest, the way that the energies manifest, is very much in your face. It's in your face, like, hey, we need to talk. We need to have this conversation. We need to talk about this. We need to be clear on this. We need to heal this area. This is what's coming up for you. This is what you need to focus on. And with the Empress in your root, that's like super earth energy in your root space as a blockage is a problem. It's like you're afraid to be in this place. You're not moving on what you know where your abundance lies, where you need to thrive in, where you know you can thrive in, where you are getting called to do. So this is really like taking the steps, the baby steps, but the steps, the action, the steps to move on your convictions. This is why this is at the bottom of the deck. We have the opportunity right now to move forward, to release a lot of things. Work with the moon energy, especially for this moon, because it's very much a grounding energy. Y'all know Uranus is in Taurus, so we know we need to work with this, and we can't be blocking this. This is not something that needs to stay blocked. Period. Just period. As far as our sacral space, our blockage is actually justice, which is interesting, because we're like Libra season has been a situationization, but there is the needing and the asking of balance and the wanting to reach a place where you feel good sexually, energetically, and you feel like you have this balance, but it's not quite there. So this week, having that justice card, it's that karma card, not like in your blockage space, is not really a good thing, because it just brings the energy of chaos, and that explains why the way we heal it is these three cards. Y'all, I said Scorpio season was coming. Y'all don't want to listen to me. yeah, you want to listen to me, but you know, this is what happened was. It's like whatever changes, you need to be, you're aware of this because the healing will come from being aware, because Tower in Reverse is like you saw that bitch coming and you saw it coming because you pondered it so much, you thought about it so much, so you saw this ending coming and this release coming. It's just that you just want to dwell in it. There's a dwelling here that needs to kind of go away. The karma that's being paid is like, it's like, okay, justice is here in the blockage space. It's like, you know what it is. You know this is the karma that needs to go away, you know, but you do not want to release, but you know, and you need to, and that is a solution. The solution is sometimes to go in the dark side and like heal your mental, your stagnant areas. So for the sacral space, it's like if you're aware of the issue, why aren't you doing something about it? This is carnal energy. This is carnal energy. We're working on it's a lot of carnal energy throughout this reading. It's like, hello. There's a lot of movement that is required of us right now, and it's important for us to take it. Now, for our solar plexus, our blockage is interesting because it's the Page of Swords with the King of Swords, and then the 10 of Wands with the Hierophant, which means that there's some people out there that have not said what thy needs to be thy said. This is also the card of Taurus. But this is a card of like pretty much a system. The Hierophant represents conformity, the government, work, jobs, corporations, the system. And this is something that our solar plexus is being blocked, and we're struggling by our lack of standing up for something, not just having a small view, but a very direct and bold view, a very, yeah, this is what it is though, a very, it's hard because having the air in here, in the solar plexus area, it's like, it's your mind that's really blocking your ability to make moves and make changes, and why you're struggling. It's the mind. The mind is making you struggle, and it's like, why aren't you allowing yourself to get up on this level? Like, instead of having like these side thoughts, oh, this place sucks, I hate working here, I hate doing this, but then you don't move on it. And then you just struggle in it instead of moving away from it. That's a huge problem, because then you're not valuing yourself. And we've been talking about value for a hot damn time. And that's probably why this is the way we need to heal it is through this. And these two cards are very interesting because they're kind of the same card, but you will never know. And how do I know they're kind of the same card? Because this is a card of Capricorn, right? But this is also the card of Capricorn. And you want to know why it's the card of Capricorn? See the little goat fucking right there? This is an earth sign card. Yeah, this is the one for Capricorn. The King of Pentacles, which is over here, has a little bull. That's Taurus. This is Capricorn energy. Both of these are Capricorn energy. So your guidance is to reground Capricorn energy. If you look at the chart right now, there's like a lot. There's still, Capricorn energy has been here all year. And it's going to continue on a little bit till the next year. I mean, I'm just saying. But it's been here all year, and it's been present. The groundingness, Saturn being right there. Saturn and Capricorn, like, hey. You know, for my people who are having Saturn that returns, your happiness, your ego is blocked by your lack of grounding, your lack of being firm and saying what needs to be said. And why are you struggling? Why do you need to struggle? Why can't you just replant yourself somewhere else? And that is a solution. Like, if you need to leave something in order to be happy, you need to leave that in order to be happy. And not worry about the movement that you need to make, because it needs to happen. It needs to happen. You're blocking your Venus. See, Capricorns work really well with Venus energy because we understand that we need to work for something in order to enjoy it later. So all of this is kind of going together because we know we need to release something, but we're still sitting on the knowing. We're still like kind of stagnant about it. There's like if you know, move. It's really that simple. Now, for our heart space, we have mad stuff come out. Okay. We have the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. So some earth is triggering some trauma for some people. Definitely triggering. That cup right here, that's for her. That's triggering some trauma. There's something deep rooted that is really emotionally triggering and kind of making people, some people anxious. Then we have the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So the blockage then becomes what do you do when your ego is a little bit triggered? When your trauma gets a little bit like emotionally triggered, you're getting emotionally kind of overwhelmed. Instead of this being a good thing, it's a anxious situation where you still need to act on it, but you have not acted on it because the foundation of said trauma, of said discontent, is deep rooted in your heart space. Something that could have happened well over in the past lives, past childhood, different time, but it's deep rooted, and it's something that doesn't feel good. It's like itching. It's like oh my god, it doesn't feel good. So then your heart space becomes very blocked. This is a hard week to be blocked in a heart space because with this moon, especially in Taurus, we're supposed to be enjoying our Venus energy. So we all need to reground this week. The moon energy is heavy, and we need to work on it this week. How we can best heal is the Magician. When is that coming back into your power? When is that coming back into your power? When are we coming back into your power? When are we doing that? Is that a thing that we're still doing? Can we go ahead and do that? That's a thing that needs to happen because this is Mercury. And so this means your thoughts need to, I know I'm gonna pull this up. Your thoughts need to get readdressed. They need to get changed. They need to be reevaluated. You need to come back into your power and take whatever tool lies in here. This was the bottom of the deck. Take whatever tools lie in this table and retake control of your life, because right now, and this is why this is also the in Wands, right now we're not there. And you need to get back in there. Then that space needs to be readdressed. And the way your heart space is going to get readdressed is by mentally you taking the will, purpose, and addressing it. Work with Mercury this week. I mean, Mercury's still in Scorpio, so there's that. Okay, so then we have our throat chakra. Hold on. I'm talking about Mercury. So for our throat chakra, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and then the Six of Swords in reverse. So there's literally there's a lot of anxiety going on, but there's a lot of like looking at the past. There's a lot of stagnation, and kind of really like playing heavily on what somebody said, what somebody did, but also not acting on our own words either. There's a lack of movement. Like we feel things, we think things, but we haven't moved on said thing. We haven't acted on said thing. We're feeling very kind of out of it. Like we're not there. We're not, we're just kind of waiting, but for what? What are we waiting for? We're not speaking anything to existence. This is like a goddamn lack of affirmation right here from a 5 to a 6, but in reverse. It's like you can't move forward from that. You're going right back in here. So it's like a lack of conviction, just a dwelling. And then how we best heal this is the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, which is very interesting because not only does that being aggressive and being kind of dramatic and being kind of cutthroat, like starting shit with people. Like if your throat chakra for some reason is blocked because you said something to somebody, or you started beef with somebody, or somebody's beefing with you, or whatever the case may be, your healing will come from not being aggressive. I know the moon's in Aries, but don't be cutting people this week. This is not the week for that. There is a time to let go of, because even this Taurus is a fixed sign, right? But with this is like you need to let it go. Don't hold on to the petty blockages of the world. I'm gonna start calling this a petty blockage because it's a petty blockage, but it's blocking it. So we're talking about it. This is not something that you need to hold on to because we need to talk about this, the grounding, coming back to this, the root chakra. You have bigger stuff on your plate to worry about than to be worrying about the dramatics of other people in your life. If you need to have clarity on it, do divine what you need to divine. The third eye, what's this? So divine what you need to divine, consult your ancestors, like talk to spirit, like do what you need to do. Get your cards read, do Reiki, whatever it is, wherever you need to find that healing. But you need to come back to your self-worth, self-care, self-grounding, because there's a lot of earth energy in this reading. And the reason for it is because we have so much Taurus in here that it's like, hey, I need you to reground. What did I say last week about when you are not grounded, it's hard for you to kind of move yourself up to the chakras? Well, we're not. And so we need to get back to that space. And our throat chakra is also not where it needs to be. And we're kind of lessening our value a little bit. We're kind of giving it away and falling into these mental gymnastics for no reason. No. Speak what you want into existence. Speak it. Set your intentions this week. It's a really good time to manifest some money, especially with Uranus and Taurus, because he'd be unexpected with it. But set some intentions. But don't forget about you. Like, take yourself out of a situation if you don't need to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessary. For your third eye, the blockage is a 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Oh yeah, I see you. So I already stated like a bajillion times that the last 3 chakras are like some of the hardest to work on, and it's true, and it continues to be, because the blockage is very much like we're still in a place of like we're coming out of this energy. We're still trying to deal with the rest of this energy, where we're not in a place where we can really tap into our intuition, which sounds ridiculous because we always need to. So there's a disconnect from our kind of emotions, and there's more mental energy going on. When the moon goes into Gemini this week, it's going to be kind of really all over the place. So watch out for the messages that you receive, but don't torment yourself from them. Don't stay in this place of all this toxicity, because it's blocking the truth from you. This is what that is. It's blocking the truth because it's been emotionally in turmoil this whole time. The healing has been happening, but it's just left you like questioning everything. But don't block the truth. And how do you know that you shouldn't block the truth? Because the way we heal that this week is with the moon. The moon is a card of Pisces, and it's also the card of magic, sorcery, secrets, spell work, intuition. This is the card of intuition. And so why are you, the obvious answer to not blocking your third eye would be the moon. I'm sorry, I have to laugh, but this is something that we need to work on this week. Resetting your intentions with this moon is going to be very powerful. So reground yourself through your chakras, through the moon this week. This is what's going to really shift the energy and help you kind of move in away from it, up and away from it this week. For our crown chakra, because I know it's going to be a hot mess, our blockage is the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. We talked about the 10 of Cups because it came out last week in the reading. So we can't get here because we don't have all these blockages going on. This summarizes the whole reading. We have all these blockages because there's a lot of toxicity that needs to be cleaned up, so you cannot receive this. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. You need to sort yourself out. And then for our how we best to heal this, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Wands, and that is to focus not on your relationship with others, detach. Don't be afraid to detach. Work on yourself. You need to put yourself on a high horse, literally. That's where he's at. Your ego needs to feel good. You need to feel good. You need to feel like you're achieving something, you have a healthy relationship with yourself. You cannot be in a relationship and have this 10 of cups vibes. You cannot go from A to B if you're not even sorted out yourself. You cannot receive this. If you cannot be in a place where you can take care of somebody else's spirit, when you can't take care of your own, you're not going to have the opportunity to do so. You need to build yourself up first, then you will get the thing. Cool. Okay, now let's get the oracle card out here for all my peoples in the back. So what is the message for this week? Like, what is it, the 22nd to the 27th to 29th? What is the message? Oh shit. Damn. These cards are trying to kill me. That's what they're trying to do. Okay. What is the message for this week? What is the general message for this week? Okay, I guess we're getting 3. Okay. So, oh yeah, yo, it's been coming heavy for me this whole trip. I'm currently in Grenada. I know I didn't say it in the beginning, but I'm in a spiritual retreat. So I'm somewhere else, but I had to go give an offering. I went to the cemetery yesterday, and she's coming up hard for me and other people because Scorpio season is coming. And it's pretty much here. So we have storm fields. So also you can look up the numerology for these. These are the 9. 9 is a very, very, very spiritual number, but it's also the number of Oya, which is why it's just coming out for me. Then we have balancing act. Wow, okay. You know I have these synchronicities. We don't talk about it. And then we have 30. Okay. Interesting. Making a choice. Which is 30. Which is a legua. Okay. Interesting. So we have 9. Storm fields. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you have left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break for these events to occur. When the electricity between the opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather than they serve nature by bringing the rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and a new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. See, we're aware of this though, because this is why this is coming up. This is stuff that we're aware about, so y'all know what y'all know. Then we have balancing act. You are calm within no matter the fluctuations of outer conditions. There are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air, perhaps. You're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and leveled path. Okay, I don't know, I don't need to say it like 50 times because, you know, y'all don't be listening to me. I'll be watching these videos for no damn reason. Okay, making a choice. You are required to come to a decision now. We talked about it. I'm not even going to repeat it. You are faced with a dilemma or fork in the road, and you must make conscious choice regarding the next action. Whatever the choice is, you must take the responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Also because your intuition and third eye is blocked. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from spirit and you'll be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at the time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. Yeah, heard? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm probably going to post a few more readings throughout the time that I'm here. We'll see. But I will see you guys in the next video.